What is going on, everybody? Zionic here, and in today's video we're diving into the final battles of the Halloween Cup for Great League as it is leaving today, but later on today it's going to be Halloween Cup Ultra League. Let me know what you guys think about that. What team ideas do you guys have? Today we have YYDS Leo with a Vullaby, Nidoqueen, and Shadow Drapion right there. Brave Bird from the Little Bird. We're going to be booming. If you guys don't have Vullaby, maybe try Mandibuzz in its place. But let's get right into it. All right, getting into the first battle here. We have Vullaby on the lead versus Sableye. Okay, somewhat of a decent matchup. Vullaby's actually pretty tanky, and I believe this is XL as well. It's only 1433. But we do see a Galarian Weezing come in, so the Drapion's going to go ahead and come in and try to lock this thing down. Now, Galarian Weezing does have access to Overheat, Play Rough, and Sludge, which is interesting that they went for that, but my guess is because they also have Overheat. So Drapion's going to have to be very careful right here. They kind of want to have switch advantage because of how strong Vullaby can do. They do get a shield as well. Oh man, is this going to be the Overheat though? Let's see, it is. They're going to go ahead and double shield, and it was the Overheat. So that's a great shield right there on the Shadow Drapion. So they're going to be able to go for 2 Aqua Tails right now. Vullaby is pretty tanky, just like Mandibuzz, and having that dark typing is going to allow it to do very well against the Sableye, so they definitely want to keep themselves shield advantage if they can, and if they do take out this Weezing, they might just be able to get to a crunch. Oh, it decided to shield. Will we see the Overheat in time? No! Able to get to the Aqua Tail. I guarantee you that Weezing either CMP tied right there. I'm not sure on the attack differences, but they either CMP tied or were one fast move away, so that was very close. Now we do see a Mandibuzz come in, so they're going to have to go for Aqua Tails. Sometimes Drapion, me personally, I do like using mine with Sludge Bomb to do a lot of neutral damage in situations like this, but Aqua Tail does work as well. So this is looking to be somewhat of a good game. Nidoqueen is probably just going to be coming into the Mandibuzz, and then we will see the swap out into Sableye, and then hopefully a Brave Bird. Hopefully they let it fight it through, otherwise we might see a surrender right here. But Mandibuzz throwing a couple charge moves now. Aerial Ace, not, ooh, yeah, it does take it out. That's okay. They had a lot of stored energy right there, but ultimately it doesn't matter because Nidoqueen can do a very good job right here. We do see the swap out, and now, come on, Vullaby, let us see that Brave Bird. It's going to get to it pretty quick. Please get to it. Oh, CMP tie. Okay, so this is probably going to be the return here from Sableye. Yeah, it is going to be the return. Vullaby hangs on and is able to get to the Brave Bird. Oh, you love to see it from the Little Bird right here. We're starting off the video with a boom. Boom! Okay, Sableye survived with one. Okay, very interesting. Are they lagging? No, they're just letting it farm it down. Okay, good call right there. Very high-end gameplay, allowing it to get to 1 HP and then taking it out. That way Mandibuzz wasn't able to farm down. That's a huge call right there from them. At first I thought they were lagging, but then we realized what was actually happening. So Nidoqueen should be able to take this, but Vullaby, poor Vullaby. I thought it boomed it, but then Sableye literally had 1 health point remaining, but Nidoqueen is going to be able to take this one, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. 1 HP again. Come on. Jeez, just finish him off. All right. Getting into game 2. We got Vullaby on the lead versus Shiny Shadow Scizor. You love to see it. They're going to go ahead and stay in. Those air slashes are really starting to add up. But let's see if they decide to go for Iron Head. Maybe they have X-Scissor, but Night Slash will be resisted. But here comes the Foul Play. Definitely can force a shield here early from the Scizor as they do get it. And let's see what charge move is going to be coming through. Are they going to shield? Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield, and it is going to be the Iron Head. That actually probably would have done quite a bit of damage right there. And they're hoping to get to one more Foul Play in time. No, they cannot. They're going to go ahead and commit to the second shield here and look to farm down, as it was double Iron Head. And the opponent is deciding to stay in, so they will farm down. They have a Brave Bird locked and loaded. What is going to be coming in? It's going to be Obstagoon right here. So do they know they have a Brave Bird? Please land. I want to see more of these. No, they gets the shield. We will see the swap out right away into Drapion, having access to that Aqua Tail to put a lot of neutral pressure down. And it's all going to be about what that final Pokemon is going to be, because most likely Obstagoon is going to take this one with Cross Chop, unless they decide to go for Night Slash for the boost, but I doubt that. No, they decide to go for Obstruct. Okay, boosting their defenses works too. That means Aqua Tail is not going to be doing as much damage. But this is one of those funky situations where you actually want to lose this mid-game matchup so you can come in with Nidoqueen and farm down. So they do get to the next charge move in time. This has to be a cross chop in order to take out the Drapion. No, it is going to be a Night Slash, and Drapion survives with another 1 HP in a Dream. Is he going to underfarm it? No, he's just going to go ahead and go straight for the Excellent. That is fine. Having 1 HP. Another 1 HP. What is going on with this video? All right, we got Sableye now coming in. Now, Sableye won't be able to get to the return in time as the Earth Power is going to be doing a lot of damage. I wonder how many is that? 4 1 HP in a Dream so far? Jeez. All right, will we see the swap out? Yeah, we do see the swap out into Volibee, and they're forced now to throw energy, which is good for Nidoqueen because I think they might just be able to Poison Jab down. Sableye is very close to a second foul play. No, they do have it in time, but I don't think it's going to be enough damage. Nidoqueen should be able to take this one right here with Poison Jabs. There is still the Obstagoon. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Very well played. All right. Moving next one. How many 1 HPs in a Dream we're going to have this time? All right. Toxapex on the lead. We're going to see the swap out into Drapion and a counter swap into Pawniard. Very interesting right here. Pawniard does have access to Night Slash for that the potential boost. In the other charge moves, I'm going to be honest, I have forgotten. Iron Head. I think it does have Iron Head, so that's probably what this is going to be unless they're fishing for a shield bait right here. Yeah, it is going to be the Iron Head. All right, I remembered. Okay, that's fine. But thankfully, Drapion now is putting a lot of pressure with Aqua Tail. That's what's great about Drapion's safe swaps. Even in Open Great League, Drapion is one of my favorite Pokemon to use because of the pressure that it can put on maybe a Galarian Stunfisk that comes in or a Swampert that comes in. You can do a lot of damage. And they do get a shield right there, so they might just try to commit to the full switch. Let's see if they decide to do that. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield and farm down, stopping that second Iron Head. And they do get it. All right, get a surrender. All right, good game. Moving to the next one, we have Volibee on the lead versus Shadow Shiny Nidoqueen. You love to see it. We will see a swap out right away into Drapion. This is where Drapion with Aqua Tail is deadly. It does super effective damage against Nidoqueen. It's extremely spammy. So the Nidoqueen will be losing this. Oh, that's so much damage. They will be losing this and loses a CMP touch. So they're going to be forcing a second shield. They must be weak in the back to Poison or Dark, which is definitely dangerous since there is still a Nidoqueen on their own side. We do see the Drapion counter swap. Very interesting that we haven't seen any moves. I was suspecting we were going to see a Poison Fang shield bait to apply the debuff, but that's okay. Drapion's going to be able to get to a second Aqua Tail right here. And we'll have to see if the opponent does have what moves that they have on their Drapion. If they have a Sludge Bomb or Crunch, which they should have one or the other, should be enough damage, honestly, with the Shadow right here. So let's see what it's going to be. If it's Aqua Tail, I don't think it's enough. It is going to be Aqua Tail, so that's not enough. And they decided to go for the back-to-back. That's fine. Volibee now can come in. They have shield advantage. They can farm down with Air Slash and look to go for a Brave Bird against the Nidoqueen. So let's see how this is going to play out. Another Aqua Tail going to be coming through. Volibee's going to go ahead and let this go. That is perfectly fine. But that Nidoqueen is loaded on energy, which needs to be accounted for because it could actually have Stone Edge. It's possible. And they actually decide to bring in Mandibuzz. So we're going to see the Brave Bird in the mirror fight. Child versus parent. And this is going to do so much damage. Actually, not as much as I thought. But we do see the Nidoqueen then come in right here. And look to load up on energy, but they got to be very careful. The opponent Nidoqueen has a lot of energy of their own, and one Earth Power could end this whole game for them. So they got to call this correctly. They're going to no-shield the Poison Fang. That is a huge call right there. Calling the bluff, no-shielding the Poison Fang and going for one of their own, and now they can safely double shield from here on out to close this game. But that's a huge call. If that was an Earth Power before, that would have been game over. But going for the Poison Fang now might just get the final shield from the opponent. And nope, they decided to let it go through. They should be able to farm down now with Poison Jab. And that is looking to be a good game. Very well played because, yeah, they decide to surrender right there. Alright, moving to the next one. We have Volibee on the lead versus Beedrill. Okay, really positive matchup for them. They need to be careful. Shiny Beedrill as well. They need to be careful about the energy. And we will see a Mandibuzz come in, so they're going to go ahead and come in with the Nidoqueen right here. Again, a pretty positive matchup, but this is actually Air Slash Mandibuzz, which is very unique. Not typically seen, most have Snarl, but that Air Slash applies a lot of neutral damage, or super effective again, depending on what it's facing off against. And this is just looking to be foul plays right here. So no Shadow Ball or anything coming through, which would have been pretty dangerous there for the Nidoqueen. But as you guys can see, those Air Slashes are really starting to add up, and this might get to the point where Nidoqueen is definitely going to have to shield the next charge move now from Mandibuzz, which is going to give the opponent shield advantage, which is always dangerous when you're facing off against a Beedrill with Drill Run. So they're going to be able to farm down now with Poison Jab, but they might be able to get to a second one. Oh no, okay, they fully farmed down. And we will see the Beedrill come in. So they're going to go ahead and go for Poison Fang. But I think at the last second they wanted to go for the Earth Power. But Poison Fang is going to apply that debuff, which is really nice. And they do get a shield, which is good as well. And they're desperately trying to get to the Earth Power. And they do get to it in time. This is a huge momentum swing now for YYDS Leo, because they will get that second shield. Volibee can easily come in. We do see a swap out into Sableye, so Drapion is going to go ahead and lock that down, going for Crunch. And then we might just see one final Brave Bird, because if the Drapion actually decides to let Return go, Volibee could farm down with Air Slash and then Brave Bird the Beedrill. But instead, they're going to go ahead and shield right here, stopping the Return. Make sure they overload on energy and then look to go for the Aqua Tail. Drapion is so versatile. I'm serious, if you guys haven't used it yet in the Great League, whether it's the Halloween Cup or Open Great League, you guys really need to give it a try. It's one of my favorites. So they're going to go ahead and go for another Aqua Tail here, and that's going to be a good game. Beedrill does not have enough energy, move coverage, typing to overcome the Volibee that is just lurking in the back still. And even a Drill Run right here, which it is going to be, boom! Takes out the Drapion. That's still going to be a good game. So they're going to desperately try to fight the good fight, going for an X-Scissor right here, but it's just not going to do enough damage. And we are going to get our Brave Bird regardless with a little bit of health left. You love to see it. The commitment to the boom, you got to respect it. So the X-Scissor not doing too much damage, and here comes the final Brave Bird for, I believe, the final battle here, considering this was a 5-battle set. So boom, takes out the Beedrill. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. That was the final battle. So, really cool team. Again, taking advantage of Volibee with Air Slash and Brave Bird. If you guys don't have that, maybe try Mandibuzz instead. But you don't have as good of booms with Brave Bird. But Nidoqueen, Drapion, always super solid. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.